So hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Regina Space, the place where I get to share, learn and grow together with you guys. Thank you to everyone who have already subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you to everyone who have watched the videos. Thank you to everyone who have liked the videos. Thank you to everyone who have shared the videos. I mean guys, thank you for all the love. I really feel it. Guys, here I am with a video that I know all of you have been waiting for. And where is this girl at? Where is she? Where did she go to? Where is she doing her masters? And so here I am with all the G's. Please don't tell me you've not been waiting for this video, because even I could not wait shooting it, could not wait making it, could not wait giving to you guys, I'm in the UK, University of Cambridge, one of the leading universities in the world, pursuing a master's. So it's a master's in development studies. Yes, guys, it's surreal. Even I sometimes don't believe it, but yes, this is here we are. We moved to such a cold country to pursue further education. Actually, a friend of mine was joking to me, I know now you picked a British accent. Can you speak in a British accent? And I was like, this African Kenyan Kikuyu girl. My Kikuyu accent is going to follow me for life. Is going to be with me for life. I'm not going to pick any accents. I ain't going to pick any accent. And it was so funny. Of course, I grew up in Kenya. I've stayed in Kenya all my life. I've studied in Kenya. Love Kenya. Beautiful, good country. But from, the bad things that happens sometimes because of various things I'm not going to talk about here. And I think growing up there, in Africa, and just knowing the beauty of our language, the beauty of even our accent, honestly, sometimes I listen even to the people in high positions and they have their accents. Now that I know better, and I appreciate it and I love it so much. So I don't want to pick a foreign accent if it ends up happening, if at all it happens. Since I never came here as a kid, I don't think I can really pick the accent. Perhaps we'll do another video and try to pull a few British accents. But anyway, yes guys, I'm in the University of Cambridge. Ask me how I got here. It's by miracle. It's surreal. Sometimes I don't believe it. So I'll give the story of how I ended up coming to the University of Cambridge. So growing up as a young girl, being number one, of course, I grew up with that ambition, yes, I'm smart, yeah, we're going to study abroad one day, and then come finish high school. Never made it the cut to go abroad to do my undergraduate studies. Of course, did my undergraduate in Kenya. I'm really grateful for that. Really good opportunity, good university. But now for my master's, I was like, no, we have to go abroad. So I always wanted to end up with that story, is that yes, I studied abroad just for my ego boost. And again, not just for my ego. I mean, the opportunities it opens, up for someone. Has it opened for me? I mean, I'm just studying, so the opportunities perhaps will come later. And I think rubbing shoulders with people who have the same stories, who I began interacting a long time ago. I think I was still in primary school. Actually, my first interaction with a Cambridge alumni, someone who studied in Cambridge, was when I was in primary school. I was in primary school. I just remember that. Wow. And she told me she was here doing her master's. I think she was doing data collection, and I think I was one of her participants. So she was doing her master's, and I was like, oh wow. At that time, I didn't think much about it, to be honest. I didn't think much about studying abroad maybe, but studying at the University of Cambridge, I didn't think much about it. But I think that's where the seed was planted. Yeah, that's where the seed was planted. So I finished high school, go to campus. Then after campus, I was like, I really wanted to study abroad. And I think I kept telling my friends and colleagues, I want to study abroad one day. But for me, I think, of course, the people we went to a university together, most of them went abroad. So it came to a point where I was even left in Kenya among my group peers. Among my peers, I think I was probably the only one left behind to some point. So I felt, everyone is out there studying, doing their masters abroad, and I'm the only one in Kenya. But mind you, I had a good job, so I didn't have any strong reason to leave. Somehow, by the time I was completing undergraduate, I didn't go to master's straight. I had already gotten a full-time job, so it wasn't really like realistic for me just to leave a full-time job to go and start doing a master's. At that time, the economy was hard. I needed money. I was broke, so I stayed with the job. And again, internally, it never felt like it was the moment for me to do that. But I knew one time, it was going to end up being my story. And so there are life decisions I held back. I was like, I think I want to do that when I get my master's. I think I want to get my master's first for me to be open to do that. Yeah, there are a lot of decisions that I held back. And so came 2022, I had already moved jobs, worked in this organization. The program I was supporting was coming to an end that year. We had made great milestones, and I felt like this is the year. And of course, there are a few funding opportunities I was eyeing for. So I knew when they were going to open. Actually, what I did, I went to those websites of those organizations I was hoping they would support me, and I noted when they would open for application. And so I was like, this is when I'm going to apply. So that is in 2022. Yeah, so in 2022, I went to those websites and I noted when they would open up application and made a plan. I actually made a plan. I'm going to apply to this and this school, and I'm going to apply to this and this funding opportunities. A whole plan, honestly, and prayed over it and trusted over it. And actually even would talk to, there are people I talk to, the people who I know they wish me the best. They would want to see me, achieve the best. And I would tell them, I want to apply this year. And they were like, yeah, go ahead and do it. Why not? Yeah. If you feel this is the right time for you, please ahead and go and do it. So came 2022, I started working on my application really early. And for Cambridge, it was the first one actually. No, I remember I was applying to Chevening. So I made the Chevening, I think, before Cambridge. So Cambridge and Cambridge, it's serious work. Yeah, if you want to come to Cambridge, please be serious about your application. Please make a plan. Please think carefully about what you want. Yes, because honestly, it's not a joke to get here. It's not a joke. And perhaps you could say, oh, you're there just because of an affirmative action. Oh, just because you are a minority, you're a woman, you're a black person, you're a disabled person, especially the disability part. But guys, I'm here because of merit. I'm here because I qualified. I'm here because my application made the cut. I'm here because, yes, I'm all those things, including disability, but I'm also here because I met the criteria. They didn't lower the bar for me. They don't lower the bar for anyone. So please work hard in your undergrad, in your high school, or wherever it is, and take your application seriously. So I remember, I was working full-time this time. So my weekends and my evenings were mostly working on the application, especially the research proposal, making sure that whatever it is I put across is something that I really value, something that I would want to do research on, and something, of course, that makes sense. And guys, this had been 3 or 4 years ever since I was in school. So please just know I wasn't doing academic things in my work, so I had to really work hard. And then come to personal statement. And remember, these things are parallel to each other. So the Cambridge would ask for this, and the funding organization would ask for this. For personal statement, I had to do two for Cambridge and for the funding opportunity organization. So the statement, you have to be very careful. Please work on it. Be serious about it. I also reached out to people who have been to Cambridge, and I'm like, what does Cambridge look for? What do they want? Please, could you please go through my statement and please let me know whether it makes it Cambridge material. Please go through it and please let me know if it makes the cut. Is it Cambridge material? Is it enough Cambridge? And so people went through that, including my mentor, going through my research proposal, and they would tell me, no, this is rubbish. Please go back. Be more critical, Please look at more debates around this subject area that you want to do research on. Please get more citations. No, you need to include more sources. Yes, I went through all that. Please, they're not looking for your sad story. Oh yes, you slept hungry, you grew up in a slum. It's true, all that. It's okay. But please, who are you? They also want the substance. What are you going to do after Cambridge? What are you hoping that Cambridge is going to change about you, or to, what are you hoping you're going to achieve from Cambridge? So it was a difficult process, to say the least, but all the same, it's something I was so invested into. And I think somehow I I listened to my instincts a lot, and in my instincts I somehow felt I would get in. And so sometimes when my instincts tell me something is for me, I work serious towards it. Of course, doing research online, like for research proposal, going online to look like for recent research proposal that have been submitted to Cambridge, because they all those things are online, by the way. Make Google your friend. If you want to get into Cambridge, please search everything you want. They even tell you the criteria, include these sections. These are the previous research proposals that have been submitted. They're all there. And so I went to each and every one of them. Yes, I talked to people even at night. I just want to talk to you. I'm applying to Cambridge and I just want to know this and this. And they would write, if it's looking like for a supervisor, going online, looking at people who are researching things that I am interested in. But all the same to say, I'm really grateful. I know it's not just because of merit, it's not just because I made the qualification, and it's not just that because I'm quote unquote in the minority, but yeah, it's I can also see the hand of God all over it. I can see it there in the whole process really to get here. And so I'm really grateful, to everyone who prayed with me during this season, everyone who was so supportive during this season, everyone who would take time to look at my research proposal, to look at my various, personal statements and all those and give me feedback on it. Really grateful and so happy. And so I think to anyone who wants to apply to Cambridge, please, again, planning. My number one point was what? Planning. I planned and knew this is the time I want to apply, and this is when the application window opens. And so I knew it down and wrote it down. This is what we're gonna do. And so made the plan, looked at the requirements. Again, very important, I think. Look at the requirements, really. Get to know what are they looking for, whatever program you are applying to, what are they looking for? And starting to put everything together, from your CV, from your transcript, to your degree certificate, to the research proposal, especially very important, reach out to your professors, for your undergraduate, what support can they offer you, whether it's especially for reference, you need to reach out to them really. I know some of you never spoke to professors after you left the college, but you need them really. So speak to them, also get like a supportive community around you, because let me tell you, actually, it got to a point where like I had work, I felt frustrated, I felt like giving up, and I told one of my mentors, actually, I feel like giving up. I don't feel like I'm really made for this. I don't feel like the imposter syndrome, I almost gave up, honestly, halfway. I remember, and she was like, if there's anybody who deserves to be in Cambridge, Regina, it's you. If there's anyone I can vouch for to go to Cambridge, and mind you, this is a Cambridge alumni, so she's someone who knows like what this place requires, and she was, if there's someone who deserves to go there. And so I'm really happy, and thank you so much to you, Dr. Wamai, for believing in me and encouraging me at that time. I was almost giving up, really. Special thanks to you. Thank you very much. So I almost gave up halfway, really. Yeah, I almost said, wanted to study abroad, but we don't feel like we are cut for it. And so you will feel like giving up. I think it's very important to mention that. Many times you will be tempted to give up and you will feel like that is the right thing to do. But please, actually, when you feel like giving up, just know you're on the right path. Just know you are on the right path to get to this place, really. When you feel like that, just know you are made for this place and that you can make it. But anyway, I know thousands and thousands apply to get to Cambridge every year, and there's only this, certain number that can get into this place, so it might be difficult. You will get rejects. There are people here who have gotten like 3 to 4 regrets, but they never gave up. They kept applying, kept trusting, kept getting feedback on where they need to improve on. So again, do not give up. Keep applying. Very important. Keep getting the feedback. I think I've mentioned that. Yeah, really keep believing and trusting that, and you don't have to come, try other places as well. I mean, we cannot all come to Cambridge. If you came to Cambridge, very important, congratulations. Yeah, but I think it's very important for someone to be open-minded, for someone to be really serious, for someone to put in the work. And again, if you can get into Cambridge, you can get to any world leading universities in the world. So do not give up, and yeah, keep trusting, guys. Yeah, this is the video I really wanted to share where I'm doing my master's. I really wanted to share those tips with you for anyone who wants to apply and come here. And so I hope you find this video useful. If you like it, guys, or if you know someone who would want to apply to Cambridge, please share the video with them. Thumbs up button if you find it relatable. Keep subscribing. Thank you, and see you in the next video. Bye.